Sometimes I come onto these videos and, I'm still thinking of like ideas of like what I'm going to talk about. Like, sir, obviously, like you can read the title of the video, you hear the name of it and everything like that. But like sometimes I just sit here and I'm like, maybe I'm the bad person. I feel like growing up and even now, I feel like I've changed so many times in my life, whether for the good or for the bad. And I feel like every single time I have changed, it's always been for the bad. I feel like there hasn't been a single time where I felt like I've been a good person or treated people the way they treat me. But realistically, I think the reason why I would say I'm a bad person is just because of how I've been treated my entire life. I don't think I've ever been perfect or anything like that. I've always been mistreated. And, sometimes I might be the reason why, but sometimes I don't even deserve it. And I don't even understand why. I've always wanted to be a good person. I've always wanted to treat people properly, even if they were the ones that were treating me like shit first. It's more of a flex that you could respond back to somebody in a nice manner compared to somebody who just bounces back with harsh negativity and everything. I've never considered myself a bad person, but maybe the reason why people do the things that hurt me is because I've done things in the past, and that's what makes me feel like I'm a bad person. I can't control my past. I know I fucked up a lot, but I I, I won't ever be able to change, you know. I could try to change, but do I really want to change who I am as a person for other people and their qualities and their happiness? No. But for people to start accepting me more and everything like that, that's like one of the things I have to do, and it's a sacrifice. I have to lose myself in order to find a better version of myself. And, I've never wanted that in any single way. Like, I've always just wanted to be my own self, but I feel like I've had so many character adjustments in my entire life that I am not even close to being the person I used to be or who I wanted to be in my life. And I think that's one of the hardest things I have to accept. It sucks because, I was such a loving, caring person, everything, and then just somebody hurt me one day, and I've never felt like I've been more heartless in my entire life. I feel like I'm so cold on the inside. I feel like I treat everybody horribly because of the way I've been treated. And it's not who I am as a person. It's not why I'm like. There's reasons why I am the way I am, but I still get judged every single day. You know, everybody gets judged for something. You can never be perfect. Nobody ever can, but you'll always be judged. It's just basically a reaction to the judgments people judge you upon. I get so drained all the time because it's like I'm trying to put on a face, I'm trying to put on a fake smile, and I'm trying to be somebody I'm not. And I just consider myself a bad person. I've always wanted to be better. I've always wanted to make my parents proud. I've always wanted to make everybody in my family proud. But I feel like all I've been my entire life is just the disappointment in the family. Like, my parents will be more proud of my sister than me, and that's a fact. I know they'll never be proud of any accomplishment I face in my life or anything. And it hurts because, all you ever want is just to make your parents proud in life. Like, that's any kid's accomplishment or goal in their life. And that's for like kids with families and stuff. You always want to make your family proud and stuff, but it feels like you're the one that's letting everybody down. And I don't know. I've been through so much at a young age, and just depression got to me, and I'm trying to change, but I haven't even changed into somebody that's a better version of myself. I just changed into a version of myself that didn't even need to be here. And that's what hurts the most because I'm a grinder, you know. I, I, I work my ass off. I do whatever I can to make the people around me proud and happy for me, but I feel like I just bring so much negativity in everybody's lives because it's either I'm depressed or emotional and I have nobody to talk to. And, I don't want to bring anybody else down when I'm talking about my problems. And when I do talk about my problems, I just feel like a bad person because I'm only bringing other people down because of my problems. Nobody comes to me about theirs. They do, but It's not like I can really listen because I have so many problems with myself. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm a bad person, and I'm trying to change, and I'm trying to be a better person. I'm not trying to be a disappointment anymore. I'm just trying to find a better version of myself. But I don't even know if I'm ever gonna find that.